Hey guys, I want to say thank you for stopping by and watching this video. And if you did like it or you haven't liked it yet, please hit that like button. Remember to subscribe. If this is your first time here, I appreciate that too. Ring that bell. Help support the channel so that we can do videos like this. That's definitely what keeps us going is the more your support, the more we get to do, the more fun we get to have. So appreciate that. What up guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! We're going to jump right into this. This is part 3 of, this one's going to be Knipex versus Snap-on. This one's going to be a big one because this is probably one of the 2 staunch categories that but you're going to be surprised, I think, hopefully by the end of this to see what, kind of what the things I got to say and what I'm talking about here and just your choices and options and whatnot. So, without ado, Henry, without ado, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want a treat? You want a treat? You want to look at some Knipex and Snap-on? He's just a good dog sitting here. He's just a good dog sitting here. You're just a good little puppy, aren't you? You're just being a nice doggy for daddy, aren't you? He just got to sit here and listen to me babble and make these videos, you know. So, anyways, without ado, let's get into this. Let's just knock this thing right out of the park. So, you'll see here I have a variety, once again, of needle nose. Knipex, Snap-on, Michael Pro, Snap-on, and Dynamic. Dynamic are the orange handles. These are actually high leverage needle nose. We'll start off with these. Budget tier brand, Dynamic tools. Once again, a good brand. These are made in Taiwan. Probably chrome vanadium on these. Or some type of alloy of some sort. Don't care. Honestly, the metal doesn't matter to most people that buying tools aren't really looking into that, and that's just overinflated information in my opinion. But pros and cons, and we're going to talk about is needle nose pliers. And we're going to start off just comparing them to, because a lot of people have been messaging me and talking about, Knipex. A lot of people have been asking me, hey, Knipex this, Knipex that. You're going to notice on the Knipexes here, Knipex, Dynamics, nose tip width, Snap-on, my dirty Snap-ons, my dirty old Snap-ons, the Snap-on nose tip width. Let's look at the Michael Pros. Whoa, wait a second. Yeah, the Michael Pros, very, very similar. These two are probably the closest alike. And then we have the new Snap-ons, the LN47ACF, and I'm going to call these the Holy Grail pliers because these are like one of my favorite needle nose ever. So, in retrospect, let's get into talking about these things and talking about what specifics needle nose really, which ones work for what reasons. Why do I have a variety? Okay, so the ones that I use the most, I'm going to go ahead and pull these out right now. These are going to probably be the ones, well, with the exception of my really long needle nose. These are probably my go-to needle nose pliers. And I'm going to say that I don't go to these as much now because these have kind of taken the place of these. And I use these. These are still around. These are good pliers. German-made P13s. And they're so wore out you can't even see the Mac logo that they used to have on them. Maybe you can. I don't know what the part number they had on them, but the jaws have held up, or the serrations have held up very well on the Knipex. Can't complain about that one bit. The one thing that I will say is that Knipex, with these Knipexes, is they are a finer tip, and you have to watch out for jaw deflection. I have broken and bent these, like that's why I don't do it with these anymore, but I have caught myself jaw deflection. Now, Knipex is also really good about making the jaw offsets on these. So look at how smooth these look right in here and the opening. I mean, that's just, come on, focus on the jaw openings. See how those just fit together? Very nice. Well machined, actually German engineering, very, very, very awesome. One problem is that I don't like about these is Knipexes have really short handles. And it's great, except for leverage. So if I'm trying to get something that's maybe smaller and tinier, that really kills me. And a lot of people default, once again, I've said this, I think in one of the other videos, a lot of people default and call Knipex the best plier on the market. And granted, they're right up there as high-end and great pliers, but do they cover all their bases and all the categories? No. I could tell you over the years, that's one of the things that I've always noticed about these things. These handles are extremely short, and that hinders you on leverage. And the deflection that these things get, in fact, these might be a little bit tweaked already. I always watch them. They're starting to get a little deflected. The tips are starting to get a little bit off on them. I can start to see the serrations off to the side. And you kind of see how they're moving out. And you can feel it when you move your hand along here. That's the downfall of these, is they're kind of fragile, I guess, in my opinion. They're great for pulling straight back, but if you start to twist on these at all, really going to cause some damage to them quickly, in my opinion. And that's what I've noticed with these. And this is not my first pair, but I've had these for quite a while. But once again, I learned something when the first time I abused this tool by, just twisting it a little bit and was pulling on a cotter key and twisting it, and I was twisting that tip, and that's really going to hinder your tool. Now, it's lifetime warranty, no big deal, right? But me, I don't like breaking my tools, and especially when I get them broken. I got to tell you, I get sentimental about them. These things are buttery smooth now, and you look at them. I mean, granted, they're not clean looking, but these things are buttery smooth. They're they feel like they're fit into my hand now the way I like them, and that's what that's the kind of tool I want. I want a good use tool. I've been using the hell out of these Snap-on these new Snap-on pliers, and I can tell you that these things are a huge improvement. And the reason why is because, once again, they're using that parallel jaw, so now you can get that needle nose. See how that handle comes together, the tip comes together. I mean, this is just absolutely the 3-position. But look at the handle into retrospect to the tips, and now you can literally get on that work, and your hands are here, maximum gripping. Just super awesome. Just like the dung beetle that they put them on. Was that it? Yeah, the dung beetle. I think they said it plier. But look at the parallelness of this plier to it. And man, are these a lifesaver? Yes, because they're like a one-stop plier. Still got to get them broken a little bit, but I have been using them quite a bit. You can see they're oily because I was pulling on some crap there the other day. But yeah, I try to keep them. But these are the holy grails right now, in my opinion. Now, the downfalls. Once again, you got a wider tip, so it's not going to get you into the areas that you need. Look at the wider tip on them. I like the Snap-ons. Now, I've only got one set of Knipex needle nose, but that's all I've ever really needed, like I said. And then I had longer ones that I had were Max, and I got rid of those. But Snap-on really does a good job in building these to be a lot stronger, a lot less deflection. I mean, these are long needle nose. You're getting a long grip on them. You're getting a real grip on them, and you can see there's not near the deflection in the teeth on those. I mean, that's a testament to the strength of these, and that's why I like them. Downfall is, man, these suckers I've had these for quite a while, and they're stiff. They're stiff. I still can't get these broken. I like my pliers to be a little bit looser than that, but they're not. And then these right here, these angled needle nose. Once again, look at the tip on these. I'm telling you guys to look at my tip. That's just weird, isn't it? Look at the tip on these. These are pretty similar to the Knipexes. Knipexes, Snap-on, and yeah, tips aren't too much durable, but they also have a little slope to them. The Snap-ons have a little bit of a slope into them, so you can really get into somewhere a little bit tighter. See if we can get that in there, just at the tip. And they don't deflect. They don't deflect either. Try to show you guys that. Not much twisting at all. Very, very little deflection on the tip of those, and they hold strong. The Snap-on pliers are cold rolled forged steel, and I think that makes a huge difference versus using different steel, milder steel than these. And I just have noticed a huge difference. I'm kind of a Snap-on plier whore to some respects, And like I said, Knipex, it's a damn good plier, but when it comes down to it, I'm going to choose these needle nose over the Knipex, probably, you know, 3-to-1. Still love these things, and I wouldn't sell them, so don't ask me. I'm not giving them away. And I still use these things too. I still like to grab them for wiring stuff, but I baby these. And that's how I know. These, I grab them and I feel confidence. And that's what it's all about. Now, and we're splitting hairs here, so don't get offended. We're splitting hairs here. You know, and then these pliers right here, there's no deflection. Once again, now we go back to jaw width. So if you want a stronger needle nose and you're going to be doing something that's bigger and a little bit heavier duty, that's when you go into these bigger pliers like these. And these high leverage dynamics, holy smokes. I mean, these things, you get some grip on them and they do not move. They are just beefy, and they got a little high leverage to them that knocks in here, and they're great for cutting. Man, I mean, they just step right through cutting. Like, no effort. Should I just use 2 fingers? No effort. Look at that. No effort whatsoever to cut with those. Got to get all these little wires picked up. That's the one beautiful part about these type of pliers right here. Really do like that, but they're a lot beefier nose. Michael Pro is the same way. Once again, the density of the nose and the heaviness of them, they just whack right through stuff. Now there's a little bit more effort, and I do have to wrap a full grip around them. I can't, but and you can hear them popping like that. They're a little bit more aggressive, so to speak. So, yeah. I hope this video was kind of helpful and informative, and people found it to be interesting because, you know, I like doing this stuff and showing you guys my comparison, kind of give you my feelers on all this stuff. So anyways, guys, that's the video for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.